Before this weekend, I felt like I had a not very good faith, and because my parents are different religions, and it's just kind of hard for me, and I just was kind of going through the motions, and now it's kind of different. I feel like I want to have a better faith and get to know God and Jesus more and really get into it.
The highest point of this retreat for me was when we spent the night in the church, because I felt that I was giving up something that I needed for God and Jesus.
For me, the highlight was the stations and how much you saw how Jesus suffered and how big a sacrifice it was for him to give up his life for us.
I think the best thing for me about the retreat was I realized that I need to step out of my comfort zone more so that I can grow closer to God, because usually when I do retreats I'm kind of afraid, but in the end I grow closer to God, and I realize that just in order to grow more as a Catholic daughter of God, I really need to do things that I'm not always comfortable with. So yeah.
Before I came here, I knew that I considered myself a Catholic, but I didn't really get myself involved that much. Once I came here and once I listened to Julie's speech, I realized that I need to find who my true friends are, and I need to get more involved in the church.
From one of the skits, I finally understood that God will always be there for me, and He will forgive me for my sins. And at one of the parts, it really got to me, and I just started crying, and it just really spoke to me.
For me, what happened on this retreat that helped me is the leaders that we have, their connection with God. You can see how much they love God, so you really want to strive to have that same connection, because it's there for the taking.